friend set up my dad and he was nearly beaten to death, so my grandfather got revenge on everyone involved. This all went down in the late 1970s. My dad was 17, living in a rough working-class town in the UK. The area was full of crime, but tight-knit. Everyone knew everyone else. He wasn't a bad kid, hated school, sure, but aside from one speeding ticket, he'd never had trouble with the police. He was a gifted musician, had a big social life, and was well known around town. For his 17th birthday, his friend, let's call him Dave, got him a rare motorcycle jacket. Expensive, stylish. It matched the one Dave already had. My grandma joked they looked like twins when they wore them. Same build, same black hair, same biker gear. A few nights later, after finishing a shift bartending in town, my dad was walking to his bike when 5 men jumped him. One hit him in the back of the head, then they beat him, chains, crowbars, until he blacked out, nearly died. 2 nearby bouncers heard the attack and rushed over. The men ran. The bouncers called for help. My dad was taken to the hospital. That's when we learned the truth. Dave had set him up. He owed serious money to loan sharks and knew they were coming for him. So instead of taking his beating, he gave them someone else. He gave them my dad. Same jacket, same look. And Dave even had someone tip them off about where he would be walking alone, all just to save his own skin. My grandparents were devastated. But once my dad was out of danger, my grandfather stopped grieving and started planning. Now my grandfather was not a man to mess with. He'd been a scout and sniper in the military, served in World War II, Korea, and Southeast Asia. Even in his 50s, he was built different. He started making calls, old service buddies, pub landlords, even a few not-so-legal connections. It didn't take long. In a small town like that, word travels fast. Soon he had names, addresses, and a plan. These 5 men had been bragging about the beating, thought they got away with it. They didn't. One night, my grandfather and a few of his toughest friends broke into each of their homes, all on the same night. They didn't kill them, but they made sure every one of them ended up in the hospital. Broken bones, shattered teeth, one of them put in a medically induced coma. Police came asking questions, but nobody said a word. Not because they didn't know, but because they were too scared. And my grandfather wasn't done yet. He started spreading rumors that these 5 had beaten the wrong guy, lied to their bosses, bragged about a mistake. By the time they got out of the hospital, no one in the criminal world wanted anything to do with them. Their credibility, gone. Then came Dave. My grandfather didn't touch him, not physically. He wanted something worse. He found out Dave had gotten deep into drugs, found out who he bought from, when, and where. Then, he had 3 people anonymously call the police with a tip. Big drug deal, gunshots, the works. The police raided Dave's place, found drugs, counterfeit bills, and more. He was arrested on the spot, denied bail, pled guilty. My dad doesn't remember how long he served, but it was over 15 years. Dave lost everything. His parents disowned him, his girlfriend left, his reputation destroyed, and even when he got out of prison, no one wanted anything to do with him. My dad survived, barely, still has scars to this day. He only learned the full story years later, when my grandfather was sick and finally told him. Of the 5 guys who attacked my dad, 3 ended up in prison, 2 were dead. My grandfather passed away in the late 90s. He wasn't perfect, but no one can say he didn't protect his son when it mattered most.